How's it going, guys?
Hey guys, starting off, sorry I've been away for a while, but you know what? No more excuses. I don't know how many times I've told you guys that I've been away for a while, and I'll be back. No more excuses. You're here for a video, and that's what I'm giving you is a good video today. So, I believe my last video was the Christmas one. Yes, Christmas one. I know, long time ago. But the title of it was about my biggest Christmas present that year was the GoPro Karma drone. And that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. I've been thinking and wanting to do a in-depth review, look, and overall just testing of the new drone. But first of all, it's in Cleveland, Ohio, and during the winter the weather is a shit ton of snow and a shit ton of cold weather, and it's miserable. Second, like the outside wasn't very photogenic. It was very cloudy this last couple months, I remember. But today, luckily, we have a sunny day. It's warming up a little. And so I said, screw it, let's break out the drone. Before I start flying, before I start going anything, let's get an in-depth review of all the shit in the drone that you guys are obviously so interested in. Alright, let's break this bad boy out. There we go. Alright guys, so when you purchase the GoPro Karma drone, this is exactly the layout you get it in. Let's start off with some of the basic stuff that I really don't need to go into depth with. Charger, both for drone battery and standard GoPro charging port, which can go for both the charger and the actual GoPro. Speaking of the actual GoPro, you don't get an actual GoPro when you purchase the drone. You have to buy the GoPro separate. Luckily, I already had a GoPro, and it fits models Hero 5 and above, so to go buy your own GoPro if you actually want to fly this thing. Extension cord for the charger. Now this is the controller. It looks like a really big, remember those Game Boys back in the day where they were huge and you would just carry them around instead of carrying your iPhone around? This is what that reminds me of. It's a big Game Boy type thing. So this is the controller. When you open it up, it shows demo shots of the actual drone in use. And to use the actual drone to want to fly, you have to swipe up. But I can't currently do that right now because 1, the drone is not powered on, and 2, the GoPro is not connected. You need to have both of those things in order to actually get to the flying menu. But I'll show you guys that later. But in this, you can go to here. These are a lot of options. Maps, you can look at other maps of areas where you're at. You can learn how to use it. If you click on that, you can learn how to fly it and practice a simulator, which I had to do multiple times to get somewhat good at this thing. Connecting to the drone because it is wirelessly connected. Certain preferences you want, like brightness of the camera, how fast you actually want the drone to go, and what language you want to speak to you. Certain things about it, and also legal because this thing is not a toy. You can get in serious trouble for flying this in the wrong area. I actually had to go and license this on the FAA, which is the American Flight something, to make sure that I was legally allowed to fly this in the airspace without getting taken away and possibly being arrested. So yeah. That's the controller. Now on some other stuff. Now if you've really been looking in the case while I've been reviewing, you're probably wondering what this thingy is. Kind of looks like... There we go. Kind of looks like a selfie stick with a bunch of these little buttons on here. This is the GoPro start button, and it has all these other stuff on it. You're probably wondering, why is there a hole in the top? Let me show you. Not getting to the drone really beforehand, but in order to use this thing, you need to take this gimbal off of the GoPro drone, which is a really cool feature I did not know it had. So, if you kind of see it, there's this lock and unlock thing. So I want to switch it to unlock. And after I switch it to unlock, I can actually pull this thing out of the drone and connect it to something else. Can you guess what it is? If I take this stick and I unlock this little thingy right here, and I jam this black thing down in here.
That's what she said.
Then I could slide this in, pop it in and connect it, and then when I turn it on, then the gimbal will automatically start working, and I have a little selfie stick for my GoPro. If you're like me and you're wondering, Max, how stable is the actual stabilizer for the GoPro? Well, first of all, let me switch from this camera to the GoPro. Okay, GoPro. So, as you can see here, this is just my arm right now, just my arm. And this is it testing right now. It seems somewhat okay, somewhat decent, but I feel like we need to get a better range of how to test this thing, and I think going somewhere else beside the basement will be a better test. Alright, that's better. Okay, once again, just my arm stabilizing it. I don't know how stable this is. Probably it's decent, but it's going to be nowhere near to that gimbal over there. So let's switch right now. Alright, there's the stabilizer, man. This thing is, I don't know, I'm not seeing it right now on the screen, but this thing just bobbing and weaving his head around. Looks pretty damn stable to me. I'm gonna take a quick little jog just to show you how stable it is. Look at that stabilization. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going up and down, going up and down, and it stays stable. It stays on me. I can twist it around though to show the front side. Show my beautiful Lamborghini. I can just twist it around. I can run around with it. I can jump. And it still is stable. Right, back on the good camera, but right now it's the main event. It's time to review the big body, the main body of the piece. The crown jewel of the entire case is the actual drone itself. So this drone right now is probably one of the coolest looking drones I've ever seen, and based on like a lot of other drones, even like the ones I think of, the product, the company, I mind you, DJI, like the big drone company, even with like their Phantom 3 and 4s and like their Mavericks and stuff, they're cool drones, but I think this is probably the aesthetically coolest drone I've ever seen. This thing, it's very portable based on like, alright, I'm gonna bring up the DJI Phantom 4 again. This is so much more portable than that because you can't collapse the DJI. This thing is so collapsible. For one, because the camera is located on the DJI on the bottom. This one, the camera's in front, so you don't have to like have something to protect it. You can have it very portable and very collapsible. So the actual wings of the drone just kind of pop right out. That basic like square type thing, just to make sure it flies, obviously. And then you come down here, and the landing gears pop out, and these are really nice. They're small, which I like, and they're portable. Everything's very portable. The battery is located in the back right here. You just pull on this handle and you yank this thing out. Pretty good sized battery, but I think you need a pretty good sized battery considering how fast and how powerful this thing is. And once you're ready, you just load it up, and if you want to go somewhere, you just collapse. Oh, look at that, I accidentally turned it on. And you can see here, one of the other coolest things about it is I don't think the DJI Phantom whatever glows up this cool. I mean, back is red and the front is green. I mean, how cool is that? They labeled it. I'm gonna shut this off. And there you go. And after you load this thing up, then you just slip it right back in the case. Position the gimbal. And there you go. Now you're ready to fly it. Speaking of flying, you guys ready to see it? You guys ready to see it in action? Alright, if you're ready, let's go take this bad boy out and give it the first test flight on the Explosion Code channel. Alright, we're all loaded up. Now, if you notice the strap right here, it's not only a case, it's a backpack. So you just kind of put it on your back, and there we have it. Now I'm ready to go to school. Trying to get this thing to connect to the Karma, like the controller, is probably the biggest pain in the ass in the world. That's the only downside about this drone, is connecting it to the controller is very weird. Guys, it tells me to ready to start to fly. Press and hold the start button to power up the motors. Now this thing automatically goes in automatic 8 feet in the air once I hold down this start button right here. There's a green start stop button. Alright guys, it's all ready to go. Let's go, maiden voyage. Alright guys, you ready? Let's go for it. There she goes. You see her? There she is. Alright, let's switch over to the Karma drone camera and let's take her for a flight. Guys, just landed the drone in the nick of time too, because the battery was about to die. That's also like one of the negative things besides trying to connect it, which isn't that bad, but the only really bad downside of the drone is that the battery lasts for maybe 10 minutes at most before you have to land it and recharge it. I get it because it's a powerful thing. It takes a lot of battery life to, you know, actually run it. So, but a good flight. I hope you guys enjoyed the cinematography. So let's take, you know what? I should name my drone. That's a good idea. Yeah, comment down below what you want the name of the drone to be, because I'll name her to her, so she. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This is really fun to make. I had a lot of fun explaining the drone and flying the drone for you guys. It was so much fun to make, and I'm going to have even more fun editing, I know. Thank you guys for watching so much. Please, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, comment, and if you're new, subscribe. Also, pertaining to GoPros, I have a sneak peek at what's coming up, let's say during the summer. And it's about a GoPro accessory, so check this out. 3, 2, 1. Figure out what that's used for, and let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys later.